Lucky, we had a little glitch in the audio, but I'll repeat what I just said. So, welcome back to another show of BaatShaat, another episode. We're talking about Manchester United versus West Ham game today. Very disappointing, but Lucky Singh has joined me as usual, our analyst, and Bikalpa is joining me all the way from Nepal. Welcome, guys.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks, Salman.
What a disappointing day, Lucky man. Manchester United did not show up. What like I was blown away by the quality of the game or the play from Manchester United.
Exactly, Salman. The very first point I would go with was playing 11, starting 11. We saw on Thursday, Rojo and um,
Fred.
uh, Fred. Yes, thanks, Bikal. Rojo and Fred did so well. Then, when you see your team doing so well, why don't you give them a chance again to support their morale, right? I am literally getting fed up with this tactics of bringing them right at the depth of 70 minutes. What are you trying to do with those guys? Doesn't make any sense when you're already down by one and when you need to score, right? Um, yeah, Salman, we are below par,
Oh,
below the parest par, you can say. It's not working for us anyway.
yeah, yeah. Bikal, welcome to the show.
Thank you, brother.
So, your thoughts on Manchester United's performance? I mean, it's disappointing to say the least.
Yes, I don't have any bad words left now to describe this performance. It has crossed every beaches of the disappointment. Now, one game we look like okay, we are gonna be pretty good this season. Finishing top four the way we started against Chelsea. Then couple of games don't know, the inconsistency level is pretty high right now. Just we are not losing every game by game. Also, just last game against Leicester, we got that narrow win, and our fans morale okay, 3 points, 2 points behind City, fourth position, and we start to think okay, things will get better and better. We'll do pretty good, and Europa, 17-year kid scores, and we get 3 points. And okay, going West Ham has been really a tough place for Manchester United in the past few seasons. West
It
Ham
has been,
away,
yeah, yeah,
but today the performance was it was a utter shit.
totally, totally.
To
So,
the missed passes, the lack of creativity in that mid. I don't know why every manager comes and play a sleeve wing because we have pretty good players over there. We can play Diego Dalot because defensively he is a little weak, but offensively he can get us the goals. Marcus Rowe was brilliant in the Thursday night. Fred was pretty good, but I don't know what Solskjaer thinks about.
I mean, so you raise a good point, but Lucky, think of this matter. Like the guy should not have played. Like he missed chances. He could have equalized. He didn't finish. There was okay. So one of the question I have is like there was no energy around the box. When Manchester United strikers got the ball, they just tried to kick the ball in. There was no planning. I didn't see a single lobbed cross. Everything
See,
was along the ground. Like what was going on? What's the technical
that is
issue?
what our
Manchester United
flanks are
was
missing
playing.
out. The passes that Pogba used to create when he was nearby those D areas, right? So panicking is not there. Just running through players and just giving away the ball is not football, Salman. That I can also run like
Yeah,
idiot
yeah, and
on
just
the
kick the
pitch.
ball. Yeah.
They just kick the ball. No, uh, our finishing has been so poor that if you start calculating the goals that we might have missed out, is what we are lagging behind with. That is the biggest thing now.
Well, I think lucky 26 minute Rashford gets the ball. There's no player anywhere close to him, and instead of kicking it to the goal, he's trying to play it to a zone where he can kick it better. So I think the mentality of finishing it is not there. What do you think, Bika?
Yes, exactly. The same incident. Actually, Rashford looks like he has lost somewhere at that moment. I don't know. He's looking
That's
at
right.
training grounder. I don't know. Actually, he no defender was marking him. Had he shoot
No,
it,
none.
had it shoot it, it might have been a goal. But he seems lost. He's looking here and there.
Yeah,
I don't know. The confidence level. Being a striker, Rashford is leading the strike force for Manchester United this season. We have just sold a 75 million striker and not bought any replacement of him. We pay 350k pounds for Sanchez and we have loaned him, paying a 50% of his wages. I don't know what the manager is thinking because it's just a start. It's just a game week 6. We have still 32 more games and many cup
Exactly.
games to play.
Agreed.
So
I
I,
don't know. Rashford got injured today. Now
you,
we have Greenwood to lead a strike, a
you,
17-year boy. I
because
don't know.
you're saying 32 more games. As a Manchester United fan, I don't want to watch the second game, the next game, if they're playing going to
Actually,
play
I
like this.
just wish the season gets just over right now.
I know. I mean, disappointing. Like there was, there was no energy from Manchester United. You're watching a team like Manchester United. You almost feel sorry for the name of the club right now when you see the team that's representing them.
Exactly.
Honestly,
Definitely, Salman. We had a talk, the same talk last week also. Um, Luckily, we won those 3 points.
like we said, it was a lucky win.
It
You know.
was lucky
Yeah.
because we cannot hide those points, right? I have been watching it every year, every day that match is Manchester United. I have been watching it. The only difference is I cannot deny the fact that we were so good and now we are the poorest one.
Poorest one.
Anybody comes like in Hindi, जो आता है घंटा बजा के जाता है. That is what is happening here, man.
घंटा ही बज
It's
रहा.
so ridiculous for us right now that even you cannot imagine that we will score 2 or 3 goals. Forget about like 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, can you did you see yesterday's match, boys?
Which one?
City,
It was
City.
City
Yeah.
playing Watford. Now,
8-0.
Salman, it was
8-0.
a quality to come back and show that it was our one day was our bad day
Yeah.
that Norwich won us,
This is
right?
how good we
They
are.
outplayed us for a day, but we are not the one to be taken as for granted.
And this is how
They
good
missed
we are.
out 15, 16 goals, man.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
could see that.
Yeah.
That gives you a heck of a tension again. Like the rivals are doing so good, and where are you guys behind? Like nowhere in the league.
Actually, we were lucky today. It was just West Ham. Had it been City or Liverpool, we have been
Exactly.
considered
Those
5 or
days
6.
because those days are coming. We will
Yes,
play against them too, right?
yes.
Well, next
And the
game.
squad right now, Salman, we have is so devastating. Like yes, see Chelsea. They are being thrashed by Liverpool at home. Now Liverpool or City, the way they are playing, it's like a horrific terror of 90 minutes that we are waiting for.
So
And we are
Literally
gonna
Liverpool
waiting.
play
lucky.
17 and 18 years old boys.
Exactly.
Liver- Liverpool are 2-0. 2 up.
Yeah, away
Yes.
away with Chelsea. Salman,
Yeah.
do you think how big points these three are for Liverpool for the trophy? Because these are top four teams, right? And when you win against them, you are safe.
That's right. Lucky, I'm going to take a question from comments here. Sarthak has joined us. Sarthak, welcome to the show. Should we continue with Sol if Ole with if he finished out of top 6? Soldier should we continue with him?
Should we continue with Skolzer if we finish out of top 6? Oh, okay. So for this one, Salman, we do have we literally had a point of talking for this coming Jan transfer too, right? So
Yeah.
there will be a change, but the very big point Sarthak has brought is this way I can relate is the tactics that he is using in
Okay.
each and every game. We all have been watching it. Like I don't understand his tactics, anyways. I literally used to go to my fan page of Man United Nepali fan page, and I
Yeah.
always used to be there sharing thoughts and all, videos and all. But literally, I have outdated myself because my Man United is outdated, and I am getting outdated too. So yeah,
But the
if
tactics
he's
are getting outdated.
exactly Salman, if he's
He doesn't
out of
seem to have
top
a plan
six,
B.
if he's out of top 6, it's not only players, it is his tactics that has been up to that 38 matches plus Europa League plus so many other trophies to play. And everyone is watching right now, Salman. This is a habit of Ole bringing all those, especially young. I don't know what is except his name young, nothing is young.
Ashley Young.
Yeah.
Ashley Young is
So
not
is
young.
it somehow like being defensive for English players? So that is killing our whole team. Then
Yeah.
why do you bring Brazilians then? Why do you bring other players? Spanish then. Buy everyone from England, right?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
If
What's the
you, if
point
you
of wasting?
do support, we do understand that you give chances, but you cannot ignore your own team, Salman. We are not borrowing players; they are
Yeah.
our players,
Yeah.
right?
So, Lucky, Bikal, I have a question for you. Then, what are Ole's options now? Because it seems like any tactic he's put hasn't worked.
Actually, as soon as the transfer market ended for us, we knew there won't be many options for us this season
No, with the way you're playing.
because we sold the premium names. Okay, they underperformed for the last season, but actually sometimes when you have premium names in your team, it might boost you up. But now actually we lack experience. We lack a leader right now.
Full experience is lost. Yeah,
Actually, Pogba mind is lost. Actually, defensively we have got more stable right now because David has signed a new contract and we have bought Zame of a right back and center Harry Maguire. But after that, in midfield, we lack creativity, we lack instinct, we lack passes that can kill, like De Bruyne. City has De Bruyne, David Silva, Bernardo Silva. Liverpool has got, but actually we have got Angel Gomez or 18-year-old, 17-year Mason Greenwood, who we have to depend now for a whole season. Actually, if Rashford is out for a longer period, Greenwood will be leading our strike force.
You have nothing left.
This is a right pity situation right now. I don't know.
Very, very bad situation. Very bad situation.
Very, very bad.
Lucky, Himanshu, last show, he joined us uh, for the show in, the win against Leicester City. But he said, I don't even see United making a top 10. This is starting to look like that. But before we go get a comment from you, I have another question from Sarthak. I'm going to bring it up on the screen. My another question is, until how long are we going to tolerate Marcus Rashford? Very good question, Lucky.
very simple answer. Ask Ole.
Ole will tell you. I'm going to ask somebody
Ole
else.
will tell you. Yes,
Always on the wheel.
Ole is on the wheel. Yeah, ask Ole, buddy.
There's
I
no
am
plan.
frustrated. Salman, right now, according to the team, this guy should have been so matured because he's the only one center forward,
There's
right?
nobody else.
And the way Bikub said, like he is nowhere in the pitch, like he's lost. So can you imagine if our center forward number 10 is lost? Where are we?
So pick
Who is
any team,
going to?
Lucky.
Did you see the boots that were filled today?
Actually,
Lingard.
he doesn't seem to have a striker instinct. That instinct.
Lucky, another comment from Dipesh. Thank you, Dipesh, joining us on YouTube. Dipesh has said Ole looks clueless. He's right.
Definitely yes.
The camera zoomed on him 3 or 4 times, he was just like, "I'm here to watch the game. Who's going to do something about it?"
Exactly, Salman. This is not like bingo type of something like, yeah, you flip the coin and you got sometime like heads or tails.
Yeah.
It's 90 minutes of sheer hard work.
Actually,
And we are
Ole is thinking
lagging
it's a
behind it,
F1
Salman. We are
race.
lagging behind it. We are so poor. I cannot deny saying this that yes, Manchester United will come back someday, but I don't see in long range.
Are you thinking
Because-
after the Premier League they'll come back? Because they do well in warm-up games.
Yeah, that is what they did. I cannot.
I want to raise one point.
Yeah.
Ole is taking this as a Formula One race. Those who run faster, those who drive faster, is gonna win.
No. Hold on. No. Those who run faster than Ole.
Oh man, this is
Sarthak has another comment. Ole will defend him. We're talking about Rashford.
yeah.
Saying he's young. Ole definitely will play that card.
Okay, if Rashford is young, Ashley Young, who is young?
Ashley is actually young. Right?
Oh man,
Okay,
it's,
one
it's
more
like
question.
see, it's like talking tactically is nowhere. We ourselves are making it a funny live comments going on for our own
Yeah.
United team right now. That is so harsh for us. It seems like we are laughing, like the way you want to laugh, but this is a laugh on ourselves.
Yeah, and you know what? Dipesh is saying again, like Ole looks clueless. He doesn't have any plans, and Scholes was right. We need to write us off for at least 2 years. Like Ole is in planning mode. This is no short. There's no short term. I think it's a long term plan. Young
No,
player. They'll what?
Salman, see, we also play cricket, right?
Yeah, yeah,
When
yeah.
when we do bring some people from outside, we take some time to get together, right?
But lucky,
But
lucky, you have to have
at
the right
least
mix of experience.
that is what
Good
I was
youth.
saying. At least when you see the second part, that Premier League is full of injuries, man. It
Yeah.
is always full of injuries. How can you let your players go? Like, yeah, Bikalp said, they were out of form, but this is what your part is. You never expected them to do better.
But
How kind of a manager you are? You are getting rid of, like, you're doing Zidane type. Like,
that's right.
okay, I need big names, guys. I'll work with big names. That's it. So
But
how come you will get it when you are out of top 10, out top the top four? You're not playing Champions League. How are these good players going to come to
nobody
play
will
under
get
you?
attracted to you.
You don't have any tactics, right? So
No.
nobody will. Even in Jan transfer, Salman, no big name will come. I'm telling you.
We kept talking about it. We've been talking
And
about it.
plus,
And I think
because of the situation we are in at right now, it's gonna end somewhere like, oh, forget about Manchester United, who they are. Unless if the cost of that guy is 10 million and you pay them 70 million, the clubs get it like 7 or 8 times money, right? That will only be a difference. That's it.
lucky if United was looking to spend that kind of money, they would have the team Manchester City has right now.
That is what
Sorry to
Ed
say.
has already,
Yeah,
he is one of those guys who are
yeah,
making money for Glazers and
that's
himself
right.
as a commission.
That's
That is where we have lagged behind. But Salman, it wasn't that bad when Mourinho had a good team. It
yeah.
was only Mourinho, if he could shut his mouth and work hard on the pitch. Yeah, definitely. That guy just did this thing wrong that made everyone to take a step against him because he has that quality. He is said to be the special one, right? But at least you should be focusing on the team and pitch rather than just poking everybody.
That's right.
Now see what is happening. Each and every player wants to leave.
That's right. Well, exactly. Is nobody wants to stay on the bus, and I
Nobody
think
wants to stay.
Bickle raised a good point. Bickle, that's the thing. You bring a good mix of youth and experience, and Ole is depending on 17, 18 years old that need guidance themselves.
Yes, actually, they need some motivation. They need some tactics. They need some experience beside them to guide them in the field. But actually, they are themselves leading the line. And
They are.
actually, that's the main mistake Manchester United did this season, because actually we have been investing in the transfer market. We have been spending monies, but no one has been that good for us for the past 4 or 5 years. No, last transfer we made good was, I think, Robin van Persie. He was the only good. I remember the last name that actually signed for Manchester United, and we didn't pay that big money for him also. But
You got
after that,
lucky.
Yeah,
Lucky Dipesh has another comment. And what about Gomez? Why is he not giving him more minutes? Same for Fred Mata. Looks naked after 60 minutes. Still Ole chooses him. Mata was honestly, I don't even know why he played the whole game. The guy was not there.
we don't. Salman, the big threat for Ole is one I can see is he has lots of under 23s in the bench. He cannot directly start them each and every one in this Premier League, which is very, very harsh. These guys
Yeah,
are so young; they will be thrashed by others,
that's right. That's
pushing
right.
and all.
Yeah,
So he cannot directly put the team like under 23. He
yeah.
has to see with experience whatever he has to start with. But I literally would see Fred, definitely Fred, yes, starting it because your mid is so poor, Salman.
Yeah.
We can figure it out. We can see
actually
Matt is.
Marta needs us seated today.
Oh, definitely yes, because there is no passing coming, no flank throwing. The way you said, Salman, left or right wing, nobody is putting the pressure from the flanks. So how come it's devastating to see this kind of
Actually,
90 minute of
when a team is going through this sort of moment, this sort of phase, the manager should be strong. He should be come. He should come out and say our team isn't performing well. We should do well. But Ole is just coming out and say, okay, Rashford, it's okay. The striker hits his PMS 25, 26. It's okay. He's doing very good. But he himself knows inside he's just scoring in the penalties and
So,
even
exactly
missing.
yes, definitely yes.
so lucky,
That is
Dipesh.
where, Salman, to add on Vikalp's point,
Yeah.
Vikalp, do you remember how many chances Rashford missed out last year also?
Yes,
That is what I am always focusing on. We don't have a clear finisher, He
clinical.
got those chances when Pogba was playing very good. He got those chances when Lukaku was also there. Lukaku wasn't creating chances, he was missing too. But this is what we are lagging behind every time. And now see the other side. De Bruyne starts at 55 seconds. De Silva scores,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? In
Exactly.
4 minutes, 25 minutes, 5 goals, Salman. 4
That's
minutes,
right.
14. 14 minutes, 4 goals, and all 4 different players. Now, can you imagine, Salman? They can even go for even Otamendi, who was so poor in Norwich match, who gave away the ball and they scored a goal, and he comes back with a bang. Now that is called the manager's point of view. That okay, one day, worst day gone, you're
Yeah.
starting again, and he gives you a goal, man.
That's right. Lucky.
Actually, Chelsea was only our own day. Every day other has been off for us.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
Class
lucky.
of 92 had the leaders to lead those young talents. Here we don't
Absolutely.
have even one. Yeah, of course. You cannot imagine of talking about 92, Dipesh. This is so harsh on us when we think about 92 guys. Until the end of 2000, you can say. That was what our world of football was in Manchester United.
That's right. So Sarthak says our next 4 games, in Newcastle, Norwich away, and then Arsenal, Liverpool home. There's a possibility of going winless in these games. Should Ole be backed or sacked if it happens? What do you guys think?
No, sacking won't be a right idea right away now. The only difference is now how is this guy going to cope up with this situation? Like he knows he's not working good away games. He's not creating so many wins at home where Manchester United had a fortress, right? That
Yeah,
nobody can come and win us. We are losing at home also. So he is totally clueless now. Definitely yes. And he's the one to figure out, Salman.
yeah,
I as a player will go to the pitch and do what Ole wants me to do. For example,
that's right.
right? My manager, if he says, okay, guys, we are switching these play, we are trying to do this, that, he has to because he's the manager.
Yeah, that's so true.
हम तो कठपुतली हैं भाई, हमें नचा लो.
You give us the tactics, we'll do the work.
Exactly. But can you see, like, we will come next week also, um, and we will have literally some some kind of 90% of same thoughts.
Yeah. Ole, sorry, Bikal, question from Dipesh. You are saying Gomez cannot be involved in Premier League, but what about the last game against Astana? Clearly, the subs too look clueless. You agree?
Actually, like when Ole just joined us, we were winning game by game because the player were showing some desires. But actually, they can keep that momentum again and again, and we can expect the same from the youth because the fitness level and the same level of energy because they have to cope up with big defenders and tackles. And actually, it is not like playing the PL and playing the under 21 or under 23s, the same momentum and the same scenario. Actually, they might perform in a game or two. We can see good moves, we can see good games, but actually, in a long run, we have 32 more PL games, the
Yeah,
Cup games, the Europa League games. The fatigue level will certainly hit them,
that's exactly.
and
That's exactly.
being a youth, they might go
Have
out for
the
a longer
stamina.
injury.
Good point.
And actually, so we can't involve them again and again. And right now, our squad depth is just very bad. Actually, we don't have any squad depth right now.
Yeah.
Today, Marcus Rashford is injured. Now we have fit striker, Mason Greenwood, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I don't know if Ole is gonna come and play himself in the next few games
Lucky, look at
because
the comment.
Yeah, Mattis, Mata,
actually,
Lingard, McTominay are bang average. Still, we have to play them in starting 11. Shows the lack of quality in team. All these players are championship level.
See what
See,
he's
Actually,
saying.
now
I mean,
Manchester United need the players who want to play, who want to show on the pitch, irrespective of the club name, whatever the club is. Just as a player, they want to show the whole world that actually they are here to play football. Actually, I think we should change our team name for quite a few seasons now. Actually, the pressure of Manchester United.
Manchester not so
Yeah.
united, right? So A. Marshall could be clean differential, Dipesh says, but he also has another comment, Lucky, based on your comment about the sacking of Ole. Yes, sacking is never a good idea, but where will we go now? We've tried the chosen one, the tactical one, special one, club legend. We've tried everything.
Yeah, harsh question, but the reality is what we can see. You cannot deny it that the squad that we have right now is a building squad. You cannot ask them to give you, the wins every match after match. It's not possible, Salman. If you see the pattern of Premier League, it has become so rude, like
Yeah.
rude in a sense. None of the team at sitting at number 20 is also like to be taken as for granted. They can bang you at, see, Aston Villa doing their part at Arsenal. Arsenal playing home,
Oh, yeah.
right? See, you can see that Aston Villa somewhere like 15, 16 table, maybe somewhere.
Yeah.
So it's not about names, Salman. It's all about 90 minutes of sheer hard work you play on.
How you
That's
play.
it.
Exactly. Lucky, Sam Dewson has joined us. Thank you, Sam. First comment from him. This is the Manchester United I grew up watching. As right now, Ole hasn't done any good. The man was not even a good manager. He was only a replacement manager. Why you actually found that's so true, Lucky.
He was a
Whatever happened to
replacement,
that?
Salman. I still remember those matches that he won regularly. And the day he got the permanent job, he lost permanently how to play.
The whole tactics was gone.
And Sam, you're damn right. I am on the same spot watching it from
Yes.
1991, I guess. I started watching my Man United play. And I literally feel pity for myself every now and then when I see this going on with our club. It's so, so devastating right now.
Yeah. And I think it seems like, it's a common theme right now, Bikal.
Actually, Sarthak has just a very good point
Very
over
good
there.
point. Yeah.
This is what
I
I
agree with
said,
this.
right? He shouldn't have been doing this. Like, this is what Mourinho is bad about. Otherwise, he is special one. I
Actually, now
admire him for
also
that. But see
we
this?
should have waited until the season in for giving Ole the permanent job, because actually when we gave after the international break, I think the international break was the time we gave him the job, and after that we didn't win just 2 games. I think we won after that, and that was actually that was a honeymoon period for him. Actually, he was winning games that comeback over PSC and all that, and we ran out of emotions. Okay, Ole is the right fit for us. Okay, he's gonna take us
Yeah,
to the very
I
top.
think, Sarthak,
He has the Manchester United DNA and all that, and we just make our hope like
So I
Mount
think,
Everest.
Lucky, Sarthak is saying, for Ole, this is a dream job, right? But for Mourinho, it was another club. That means Mourinho knew what he was doing, and Ole is just happy to be there.
yeah, definitely, Salman. All you cannot compare these two guys. Nowhere around
No,
Mourinho
no, no.
does this Ole stance. Nowhere.
No,
The
Jose is
only
there.
difference is, yes, it is another big club, just another big club, because he has been to so many big clubs already, and he is a good manager, right? The
Yeah,
only difference that we see is now Ole doesn't go beyond expectation of what Ed can do for him, because it was his dream job to get into Man United again, right?
yeah,
Anyways, so you can see what is happening right now. I still remember the last year, 14 matches, unbeaten, 12 wins, I guess,
yeah,
and 2 draws.
yeah,
Unless the day came for his permanency. And you know what? After that, we only needed 3 wins out of so many games
yeah,
to qualify for top four, Champions League. And
yeah,
can you imagine? We couldn't win those 3 games.
yeah.
We
That's so
couldn't
true.
get those 9 points. We started losing in a freak way. It
Yeah,
was like the dead end for us everywhere. Like we never survived 14 games. How can you ignore those 14 games playing in that different pattern of United level,
yeah,
scoring 4 goals, 5 goals, and then you again come back, getting back into like 2-0 loss, 3-0 loss, 3-1 loss. Come on, guys, what was happening there? It's below par to think about what is going on in his mind.
yeah.
Definitely.
So I
Yeah.
know Sam says Mourinho won games. He got a second place while everyone is saying Mourinho has to be out. Right? It doesn't make sense. He was very successful. Lucky, I'm going to add a comment here. Bikal is from Nepal, you're from India, I'm from Pakistan. One thing in our country is, our nation is dande ki kaum. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
Mourinho did. Ruled by the stick.
Actually,
Ole, he's defending his players even after they perform badly. There's no motivation to play for Ole. That's what I think. The real problem
Actually,
is
that's why Rashford rates Solskjaer over Mourinho
that's
because he's
exactly it.
just
Yeah,
defending
Yeah,
him
not
again and
only
again,
him.
again
So
and again.
look at
easy boss.
Lingard's
Easy
look
boss
at
we call it.
Lingard's game.
Yes,
When Ole came back, Lingard hasn't done anything, but still he is
anything.
in the squad. Dalot was in the squad, wasn't brought, right? These
Yes,
guys are young. They were playing good. Why don't you match them up?
Where is the
It's
goal?
your team. It's your team, Salman.
Yeah,
They are not somewhere you are looking at like, oh, he is from Chelsea or Arsenal. They are in your team.
they
You
are.
have to find the best 11 to start with.
That's your setup.
actually, you are playing the underperforming guys week in week out, and just those who have performed well for the past few games, and you are keeping them out and just uh, minimizing their morale right now.
That's right.
Exactly,
Actually,
because my point of view is this: like when I do wrong, I know that I did wrong, but at least I should get a chance to cover it up, right?
That's right.
If I do wrong, yeah, but if I am doing right, I feel like I'm coming back, and you still don't put me in the team, not even thinking about bringing me into the playing 11 after 60 minutes also. Then where are we going?
Yeah. So Dipesh is saying Marcus Rashford is getting tired, playing week after week. I don't think these players are very professional. They
I I will never give these kind of options for any player now, Salman.
yeah,
You know what? It's not only Manchester United playing. And okay, for example, he plays week in, week out. What he does? Penalty? That's it. Look at those guys who are scoring like 8-8, 7-7, 6-6 goals,
yeah,
and Guardiola or Klopp, they are asking more from their players, Salman.
yeah, yeah. No,
Okay,
totally.
let's not go that far. Look at Chelsea. That team
can
is
you
also that team is also getting better, right?
Yeah,
Lampard is a new one, only 2 or 3 months, 2 months, I guess,
yeah,
and he's trying to build it. At least Salman, they are playing like they want to score. That is seen there. We are lagging behind that.
yeah.
I don't know where we are going.
Oh, there was no
actually
quality,
when
Lucky.
we were 1-0 down, we were playing like we are leading 1-0 up, and we were
That's right.
Exactly,
taking the
yeah.
ball out
When
of the
when
ground.
you
And
when you need to tie it up or go for 2 goals, how can you be defendable?
So, Lucky, to be honest, you make a good point. Chelsea's trying and all that stuff. My issue is Ole is just focused on putting 11 players on the field. There's no tactic. There's
So,
no.
Salman, my question to you is, what kind of option is that? What kind of
actually,
focus is that? I can
I know. I
anyways
know
we have 17 players, right? I
exactly.
can just throw it out into
Yeah,
the field.
yeah. I can. You can just throw 11 players. Just get ready. Whoever
Yeah,
gets
just
ready
go.
first goes
Hey,
on the field.
stand wherever you were,
No,
right?
I'm saying whoever gets ready first goes first. Right?
yes,
Exactly. So,
whoever
what
can
is the
run
point in
fast.
doing that?
Exactly. So Sam has another comment. Ole got Lingard in for an injured Rashford when he could have gotten Axel in.
Yeah. See, if
There's no tactic.
Rashford is out, if Rashford is out, Axel is the one who goes forward
Yeah,
in that way. Why not? Or Angel Gomez for that time.
yeah.
Why
Totally,
did he
totally.
bring it for Mata? Come on, man. There is so much to
And
talk about
Mata was
tactics.
failing.
I literally feel like,
After first 30 minutes, Mata should have been subbed.
Actually,
yeah, the goal that he missed, Salman, it
Oh
there
my
was
was so
God.
much of
clear,
goal.
open goal, man.
You couldn't have.
Now, this is what I'm saying. Like, we have missed out such chances that they are not called luckily to be
No, no. So,
for a goal.
Lucky,
It was such a good pass.
the commentators, they said half chance. I'm like, oh, it's half because he put half the effort.
It wasn't an effort then.
If
It
you would have
wasn't
put
a
the
half
whole
chance.
effort, the goal would have been there.
It was a
Exactly.
goal. How open that you want after that now?
Oh, it was a fully open goal. The goalkeeper was
Exactly.
beaten.
And game changes. And game changes when there is a goal, The
Yeah, you
morale
would have
goes
cried
high
out.
that yes, we have come back. And there was a second goal chance also.
Oh, well, the whole team gets motivated. The people find
Anyways,
energy.
Actually,
these
due to the
chances are by
lack of
luck also,
our
I would say.
accuracy, due to the lack of our finishing accuracy, the opponent keeper has so many saves. He
So
looks
many.
like okay, he has a great game, but it's actually our lack of finishing right
Two
there.
shots on goal. Two
Yes,
shots on goal for a team like Manchester
And
United is
those two
pathetic.
shots could have changed the game, Salman.
No, when teams like Man City are scoring 8 goals, you're taking just two shots, right?
Okay, I'll give you
and
another
we are
example,
happy with
Salman.
that. That
Uh,
actually that is the biggest.
Like, what is Sam referring to?
after that night in Paris, everyone forgot what happened between 15 and early 18th. Yeah, yeah, it's a fact. Everyone forgot because they were drunk in French wine and all, you know.
Yeah.
Actually, we
Always not
got
a good
all
manager.
carried
Those
away.
games he won, he got lucky. That's
Salman,
so
I'll
true.
give you the example of yesterday's game. When Spurs were leading with one, there was a goal that VAR denied,
Yes,
Yeah.
for your
right?
win.
And can you see the game changed? Leicester won it. Can you imagine the comeback against a good team?
Yeah. I mean, it
Goal,
changes the
goal
whole
matters,
momentum.
man.
Changes
Goal
the whole
matters.
momentum.
Goal matters.
Goal matters. Goal matters.
VAR changed the goal. They scored one and they got another one. See,
Let's take it to cricket. As you could be scoring 100 runs, as soon as the wicket falls, the game changes. That's how the
exactly.
goals matter in soccer, right?
Definitely, yes, Salman. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna, we've run over time, but it's been such a good discussion that I didn't want to stop that. But we'll end with this question. Dipesh is asking, I don't know, what is the objective of this season? Where do we see ourselves? What are the tactics?
Okay.
Lucky,
The objective is to finish 38 games, see ourselves somewhere around 7 or 8. And what is the tactics? Ask Ole.
and Ole will ask you later.
Yeah. Ole
All
will
right, Bigal.
demand, okay, if he's so wise, he can put it in the Manchester United wall. Guys, I'm running out of tactics. Please send some.
No, no,
There will be millions,
Lucky
millions for him.
for him to run out of tactics, he has to have tactics first. Okay, Bikal, how would you answer this? Objective of the season?
The objective should be not to finish in the bottom half of the table, right? The way it's going, not to finish
Yeah.
in bottom half. Really, being a Manchester United fan, it pains me a lot, but I have to say that because many teams are playing better than Manchester United right now. I think the Leicester will finish top four if they play the way they have been playing this from the start of the season. They were unlucky against us. I don't know how we gathered those 3 points against Chelsea and Leicester. The way we are showing the pathetic show every week and week out, and Ole should get some tactics. I think he should visit Sir Alex Ferguson often, ask him, have a cup of coffee, and maybe at night he should have a wine and plan accordingly.
He needs, because he needs only one thing now. Kodo ko jhol from Nepal. That's it.
Yes,
Lucky Himanshu's joined us. Thanks, Himanshu. And what a good last comment. Ole's tactics fully depend on Pogba. That's so true. Pogba is gone.
And okay,
Ole is
to
lost.
add on this, Himanshu, you forgot one thing. Everything depends on Pogba. We know that. And Pogba is playing away from box. Now, what kind of tactics is that?
Yeah, that's true.
This guy is playing so close to the box, or he creates chances, or he hits a goal also when he's in France. Why? Because he's near to that box, creating chances.
They're
You
playing
are
to his
playing him.
strength.
You are playing
That's-
him so deep. He is lost. I don't see him anywhere like unless Pogba goes to that goal scoring aspect of his that he has.
Lucky there's no tactics. Ole doesn't have tactics. Simple as that.
Yeah, the reason why Man City score more is because they create more chances and we do not even create enough chances.
We
That's
don't create chances
definitely,
to
yes.
get to the box.
chances, not enough chances. We don't even get chances.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
right.
I'll go
They
back
don't
to
even
that.
get to the box.
I'll get back to that and I'll see the stats. Okay, 28 total shots from City,
Yeah,
25 chances created,
unbelievable.
11 big chances, Salman. And I have seen that match. Even like if Ederson from the keeper would have
Yeah.
been in the D area, he
Yeah.
could have gone for one more chance. They were
So-
playing so strong.
So
That is
think of
not
this.
comeback. I know they are playing good. They have very good quality players. But Salman, at least win or lose is always there. I should feel encouraged that, yeah, we did something good, that we are changing in mentality. We are trying to create chances. We couldn't finish it, but we created chances. We did not do anything, Salman.
Yeah.
We did not.
No.
So this is harsh on us. Like, at least play like a Man United team. Win or lose is always there. But
Play for the
at
club.
least try what we say.
Play
Try
play for the pride.
we are going for goals.
Play for the pride. Exactly.
Behind with one goal, we will try to secure a second goal, a one
Yeah.
goal.
That's right.
It's not there.
And Sam says we cannot start Daniel James anymore. He shoots without thinking. So true, man. Every single time the guy gets the ball, he just shoots it.
But Salman, see what is happening with these guys now. Bikalp said you that. But the mentality changes, Nothing is happening for the team. Even good players will lag behind in this one because nobody is creating so many more chances that he could also do good. Like if my team is not playing well, I will have that impact on me too.
Yeah.
That
Lucky,
is
what
what
a
is happening with these guys.
yeah,
He scored how many goals? 4 goals in 5 matches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it wasn't a fluke, Salman. Four
No,
or
no.
five goals are
There's
not flukes.
quality. Yeah.
Yeah, so he was getting into the rhythm, but
He
the
looks
molding of the team is not
he
that
looks
good.
clueless today.
But this is
Lucky,
what is happening wrong, Salman. You cannot ask only one player to be precisely saying what was he doing. Definitely, yes. When you lag behind, when you are not creating any chances, I will become an idiot too there,
yeah. Lucky,
right?
excellent comments are coming in. We've gone over our time, but it's such a good discussion.
Bikalp,
We dip,
Bikalp has brought so many Bikalps today,
unbelievable. Yeah,
Bikalp
Bikal man, what's
means
going on here?
Actually, Bikal means alternatives. So
alternative. Yeah, I was
I
saying that.
agree with a lot of.
Bikalp means alternative.
So
So there are so
Ole
many
needs Bikal.
alternatives as comments.
Lucky, Ole needs Bikal.
Yes,
Yeah, man.
exactly.
So
Oh man.
Himanshu, Dipesh had a very good comment, but I'm going to go to Himanshu as well. Ole's tactics is just a fast game. If you have Mata and Matic in your team, then how will your tactics? He's right. They're slow.
Yeah, especially Matt is see Mata growing with his age. Plus, he's a Spaniard. Someone they play like creative,
Yeah,
tap in, tap or single touch and all.
they play
Matic
very
is
patient
creating so
soccer.
many chances backward, not forward. They
So
have to go forward to score goals. We have been looking around. Is like they play like this straight, or he goes back, not to the other other side of the where we need to score goals. So definitely,
exactly,
yes. It's not
exactly,
only one Salman. There are so many
exactly.
options that we are lagging behind. We
Yeah,
will take
Actually,
hundreds of
Ole should be
hours to
advised
describe them.
Sebastian Vettel because he believes in pace.
yeah.
Sebastian
Only
Vettel
guys
should
will
add.
actually
I
try
think
Pereira young. Oh no, 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 not young, my brother. No, please, no. Even though he's bad, James McTominay. Yes, Salman. In one point, I will say why young, because this guy has played like so many big games that
Experience.
he tries, and that is not working for him because it's now getting older, right? But yeah, whenever he is there, he shows his angerness that he wants to win. But that is not going to work. Angerness is not the reason. The reasons are your passes. They are not accurate.
actually, Ashley Young is a figure that should be in a dressing room, not on a pitch.
Yeah, yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's where his experience will
Actually,
come in handy.
there was a moment when Ashley Young had a bad tackle over the West Ham player, and I was wishing I think just he gets a direct red so that we shouldn't see him for 3 games.
That's
Actually, I
right.
was feeling that from inside.
Wrong
That's the
player
even
reason.
even
getting injured.
after Salman, see every Man United fan around the world is frustrated right now.
Yeah.
This point is also so good. You can imagine that we had so many quality free kick takers that we used to convert them into goals.
Where are they?
Right now we don't need them because we don't need
Ashley,
goals.
Ashley Young is taking everything. He's taking the
Oh
right
man,
corner. He's taking the left corner. He's taking the free kicks. He's taking actually everything. Ashley Young today.
Yeah.
exactly,
Like
man.
Dipesh saying they got bullied today.
Definitely, Salman. If you saw the match, I was watching it. Like literally, they could have scored more.
Yeah. Yeah.
As Bikal said in the beginning, they could have scored more. It's our luck that it's 2-0.
Very, very lucky, man. Very lucky. Very
This
lucky.
is
And
not taking us anywhere unless that inner confidence um, with
Determination, willpower.
always
lucky
some
the only goal Manchester United was capable of scoring today was an own goal.
if they
Yes.
could.
They would have run towards their own goal and scored it. Nobody would have stopped them.
Yeah, Phil
They
Jones
couldn't.
wasn't playing, so we were safe on that.
Yeah.
And they were not awarded a penalty today.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yes,
They
that's
because
tried.
the only way
because
they
they
can
were
score
because
nowadays.
they were not creating those panics inside their box.
Yeah.
They
Exactly.
used to reach there and okay, this is where we need to reach. Take it, take it
Lucky,
back.
lucky, $1 million question from Himanshu.
I'm
I'm
just
wondering
wondering
with
with
this
this
type
type
of
of
gameplay,
gameplay, I will
how
go
is
with
how are we going to face Liverpool next month?
okay,
Where
to this one, see, Salman, I have told this one so many times. I don't know why, I don't know how, even the bigger team who comes to play or we play against them, they definitely change their tactics because of Man United name, not the players. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
will
yeah.
see a
Yeah.
different story on that particular day. It becomes so different. I don't know how. Is it a big name, only name Man United or something? But that impacts. The only difference I know is they will be ruthless. I know that
Absolutely.
they will be ruthless, but definitely, like you can see last year also, City was all over everywhere. When Pogba scored 2 goals, Sanchez created that chances. We won at Smalling's third goal. We won at their backyard.
That's true.
So you know, Salman, this Man United team on some particular occasions these days, they don't know what they will do. They can do anything on any particular day. But that is not the way to win the league, right?
But
It's only one day, 3 points.
when you talk about the team, yeah, I agree with Sam's comment. When one player in your team is bad, maybe it's his fault. But when two-thirds of your team, the players are bad, it's the manager's fault. Ole has to be.
Exactly, Salman. See, we started talking about this like players know what the manager told us to do. That's
That's
it.
right. That's right.
If I am number 10, I am given the responsibility for that number 10. So I know what to do. So he has done his part. The only part is not with full confidence. That's
That's
it.
right. That's right. Exactly.
And
No,
I don't know literally, are we playing Newcastle away next game?
you know what? That's a very good question. I didn't check.
I think
Yes.
Arsenal or Newcastle.
Arsenal. Oh man,
Arsenal.
Arsenal. No doubt their defense is very, very poor than us, but still they have that good strikers to
No,
score
no,
goals.
no, 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 no. Lucky, lucky. Their defense is poor when it comes to Premier League. Well, their defense is very good when it comes to Manchester United.
Actually, Manchester United don't have that attackers so that they can say
Exactly.
Arsenal
See,
defense
this is
that weak.
because this is right opposite for these two teams right now,
Yes.
that they have a very good strikers and we have defenders right now, but we don't have strikers, so their defenders are good.
Lucky, lucky, hold on. What's the point of having great defenders and great attackers when your midfield is empty?
Oh, that will remain
Take those
unless
40 yards out.
Pogba, and my point of view will be Pogba and Fred to start.
Yeah.
I don't know
Pogba and
when that
Fred
will
should
happen.
start. And we just need Martial to be back fit.
Martial to be on the pitch for definitely sure, because Rashford is not there now.
Yeah.
And now I don't know when Martial is coming back,
I
but
don't know.
definitely yes, he is a lazy boy too. But the way he creates chances and goes for goal, at
He
least
finishes.
out 8 out of 10, Salman, he can
Yeah.
score. That is
So,
the big thing.
Lucky, I'm going to do a quick time check. Guys, keep your comments coming. Lucky and I will go on our YouTube page as well as Facebook and make sure we reply to your comments. We have overrun the time, Lucky. We usually
Too much,
stop
too
at
much.
30. We're at 49 minutes. So please keep the comments coming. We'll give your answers for sure on the social thing. Lucky, before we head out, the two games that are going, Arsenal versus Aston Villa and Chelsea versus Liverpool. Give me an update where those games are at. And then we'll finish off for
There you
tonight.
go. There you go. The game. Arsenal 1, Aston Villa 2.
Okay. So Arsenal's come back and
63
scored a
minutes.
goal. That's good.
Yeah, Arsenal scored a goal, but brace came from Aston Villa.
And
So you are
Liverpool,
still lagging behind, Salman.
Liverpool, Chelsea, Liverpool, Chelsea,
Liverpool, Chelsea, it's same.
2-0.
0-0. 0-2, sorry.
Actually, Arsenal are a man down.
They're a man
They are
down.
just playing
Oh,
with 10 men.
oh boy. Okay, so then they're doing good, I guess, in that way. But
Oh, there you go. Maitland Lyons got red card
Just in 41
at
minutes.
home.
but I think it seemed like Ole is more than a man down. He's a team down right now. So they just don't want to play for him. It looks like it. With that,
Yeah,
Lucky, we're gonna finish tonight's show, today's show, and thank you so much, Bikal, for joining us.
Actually, it was
We
a
have
great time.
agreed to one thing: Ole doesn't need tactics; he needs Bikal, which is
Yes.
Nepali's alternate option.
Yeah, man.
Bikal option,
It is alternate. And
exactly.
hopefully a good one.
Good one. So
Not in the name of Bikalp, a bad one.
So, Lucky, before we end the show, any words for Manchester United fans?
Yeah, being a Man United fan, hold on your nerves, guys. Yeah, be strong. We will come back soon. Not like Liverpool for 19 years. Pretty much sure for that. They haven't won the PL yet. So we have something to laugh on. Literally, we are also laughing at ourselves. It's 8th year, I guess. So, but still, guys, have faith. Have faith on that Baz.
8 is better than 19.
Oh yeah, much
Exactly.
better. It's
Yes.
double and a half almost.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I can say, and hope for the best to come in against Arsenal.
exactly. Bikal, final words from you.
As a Manchester United fan, just we can have good thoughts and just pray that okay, good time will come for us. Not
Pretty
today,
soon.
but
Add
against
because add pretty
Arsenal.
soon, please.
Yes, pretty soon.
Yeah,
Just
not like
we
19
need
to 20
to be
years.
strong. We need to be
Exactly.
strong. We need to hold our emotions back and just hope we can get to see good football from our beloved
That's
team
that's
very
true.
soon.
Right. No, thank you guys for your comments. Everybody, it was wonderful. We all went over time thanks to your comments, but we all always appreciate that. Make sure you keep subscribing, keep sharing the video. We'll be back again next week, hopefully with better news. But I think it's simple, in my simple words, my opinion, humble opinion. Until you have Ole, you don't have hope. So
He needs
thanks
to
for
get
watching
recovered very soon.
BaatShaat, and join us next week. Goodbye from my side.
Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye.